Yes, indeedy, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. I like that song. Michael S. I don't think I've ever seen you around here before, man, but welcome. Welcome to the stream, man. Nice to see you here. How's it swinging? How's cooking? I mean, what's cooking? Also, Winder Fiend, and Pharaoh Changeling, and Marvin, and Tom Holler. All for Slot can't stay, but yeah, it is what it is. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Still. Hello, everybody. Anyway, let's get to it. Hey, Layla555, how's it going, man? Nice to see you here again. How's cooking? Well, yeah, you know, I get it raw from time to time. What's cooking? Indeed. I mean, as far as what's cooking for me, it was ribs. Ribs, these thick, juicy cuts of ribs. Not like a rack. But like just one thick piece of meat stuck to a rib. I gotta cut it with a knife. It's unbelievable. Anyway, did I? Yeah, see, there we go. Right, the bitch. Time you spoke to her. Also, I'm pretty sure I forgot to lower the sound. Yeah, there we go. So it's about right here, right there. There we go. Right back in. I watched your Dark Side prediction video. Realized you could make a horror game about a traveler in the galaxy and the aftermath of the Dark Side ending. Maybe me haunted by Mira or Atten. Wait, how so? Make a horror game about a traveler in the galaxy. A traveler in the galaxy. I mean, because if you notice in the Dark Side ending, what ends up happening to all the places aren't necessarily bad, just different. I think someone made an interesting point where they said the Dark Side ending is spiritual, while the light side ending is spiritual, while the dark side ending is physical. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I got my drink here. I got new bags of Cracker Jack, all ready to go. All ready to deal with this bitch, aka Atris. Now, since we're playing Male Exile, we all know that Atris wants the D. She severely wants the D. Really wants it. But of course, you know, Jedi and their whole thing. She's not gonna be true to herself. Anyway, here we go. Hey, maybe, how's it going, man? Nice to see you here again. Third time. Got your sugar-free monster ready? Nah, I don't drink energy drinks. I remember I drank, I was trying to study for a test. And I remember people saying that they drink, what was it? Red Bull. Red Bull, right. And I haven't had Red Bull in a while at that time. So I don't even remember what it was like. But I went down to the store, got a Red Bull, and drank it, and just felt like a balloon of shit. Like really, just a balloon filled with excrement. It was terrible. Never again. No more Red Bull. Unless they make me a sponsor, I guess. I ain't giving them my weapons.
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you.
Do as they say. I sense people come to
love ribs with barbecue sauce and chips and corn on the cob. Yeah, I used to nosh on corn on the cob back in the day. Not so much anymore though. It gets stuck in my teeth. It kind of annoys me. Bacon cheeseburger today with blue cheese. Man, Pharaoh Changeling, you're quite the culinary individual over here, man. You always got something on the stove. Something going. Not steak. It's ribs. Cheeseburgers with blue cheese. Damn, man. Should've went. I mean, if I didn't know any better, you went to culinary school or something.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I
end up in a cell? Yeah, because you're a bitch.
Why did
That's
they lock
why.
us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground.
I'm having COD.
What?
Okay,
This
Tom
ice
Holla,
cream?
it seems to me
Yes.
that you're either
It is
having
the
Call of
semblance an
Duty
academy.
or you're having the
How can
fish.
students curious?
I'm gonna
You've
go
gotta
ahead
be
and assume that you're having
What is a Jedi
the
Academy doing out here
fish.
in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy.
It
like
says
the
Telos learns to
Academy on
defend
Tatooine.
herself in dark side
This
because he remembered the
place-
bombardment. Yeah.
Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
So forgetting
Well, the
bad
sooner
things
we're
can
out
be
here, the
bad.
better. 2 crazy
Absolutely.
Jedi are more than enough for me.
Forgetting
No one
bad
told me we
things
were
is
gonna
a
be
bad
dumped in
thing
a nest
because
of
then
Jedi.
And what is it
You
about
gotta
this
remember
place
to-
that causes you such fear?
to
What do
learn
you
from
mean?
it, to
We're in the
remember
middle
what
of
you
a bunch
learned
of
from
Jedi.
it,
You know
why
how
you
they
learned
are.
that.
No, I do not.
Otherwise, people forget.
The way you seem to.
What are you doing? Get out
Imagine
of
a
my
traveler on a
head.
mission. The Republic is frail.
Struggling.
Aden is now a serial killer.
Follow the current.
Mira is hunting you for some reason.
Go to its
The
source.
Jedi are gone.
Stop.
The Hutt cartel control
Ah!
everything.
With
No,
the
come on, not
fear
everything.
Is mingled.
I mean, Hutt space, I guess. And Mikal has begun to
Squirms in
rule
you like a worm.
darkly. Yeah, well, I mean,
And the
Mikal
why?
became just one senator.
And there is its heart. You surprise
So then, where
me.
does this take place? Because
not feel
when I
it
read
before.
the Hutt cartel control
feelings
everything,
are
I
a
thought
powerful shield.
maybe this game could take place,
not
or
worry
the
about
story. Let's start there. The
If
story
he is
can
a
take
Jedi,
place
he will forgive.
solely
And
on
if he is
Nar Shaddaa.
not, he will not care.
You can't
Man,
tell him.
1313 was
Please.
supposed to take place.
I'm asking you. I don't want him to.
Think less of you. I
Yeah,
hardly
1313
think
was
that's
supposed to
possible.
take
Still, there
place
is no
completely
shame
in
what you
Coruscant.
ask. We all
1313 level
wage
of it.
war with the past, and it leaves its scars.
Well, a game that takes place
I will
entirely
not
on Nar
speak of
Shaddaa.
yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
Can't stand
There are those
Atris.
who wage war
quite the
and those
bitch.
who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses.
You'll get me
know
one day,
how
maybe.
important this man we
Maybe
travel
one
with
day.
is. Even one
I don't
such
even
as
know if
you
I'm
can
pronouncing
fear.
your name correctly,
You
maybe.
will serve him
But
until I
it's stuck
release.
now, so it's gonna have
And
to
if
be a
I
maybe.
refuse?
You will not. If you
Your
do,
canteen
then
in
my
Death Stranding
silence
is
will be
filled with
broken.
monster energy.
And
I
then,
thought it was
Atten,
piss.
You will
Mountain
be broken.
Dew is the
you fear
best.
the Jedi, and
Mountain
rightly
Doo-doo?
so. If Atris learns of
No,
your
I've
choices,
had
you
Mountain
will never
Dew
leave this place.
from time to
But whatever
time.
fear you hold of the Jedi,
One senator founded
know
the
that
Empire.
If you disobey me, that my punishment
What?
will make you beg for
That
the
doesn't
death
sound
that
right.
has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind.
Maybe an
You
outer
will not
rim
find
world
blind
controlled by the
obedience a
Hutts.
difficult master. You
That
chose
nah,
it once.
but in
You
the
will
dark
learn
side
from
version
again.
of
I don't know how
Kreia
you
predicts the
became such a
future.
manipulative witch,
Kreia says
but
that
why a
Mikal
vicious
becomes
old
a
scowl
senator
like
in
yourself
one
would
of the
even
in one
bother
of the
with me is a bigger
mid-rim
mystery.
worlds.
No game of the
Mid-rim.
Jarek can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult.
He
for
brought a
even
safe
one
and
such
secure
as I to
society
read.
that one senator.
I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within
Senator
you gives you a
Palpatine worked
curious
both sides to
strength.
create the Galactic Empire.
Your spirit, as diseased
Senator
as it is,
Palpatine?
refuses to allow
You
you
mean
to
before
give
he
up, no matter
became
what threats you face,
Chancellor?
whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone
Someone
has to fly the ship,
ship.
and the Force is a hard
Hard
thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No.
No,
Yes.
I've wasted enough time with
Go
you.
to sleep.
Sleep, murderer.
Monster
and be
Energy.
silent. I need no distraction.
Hey, to Terminator
Critical
94.
moment
How's it going,
approaches.
man? Nice to see you here again. Long time indeed. How's it going with you, man? Man, it's a shame that that donation, you know, with the donation names, it doesn't show super chats. Yes, it'd be really awesome to see Primal Pattern's name up there, you know, after yesterday. Though the attempt on his life left him scarred and deformed, he assures us his resolve has never been stronger. Here
I
she
did not
comes.
expect to see
Here's
you
the
again
bitch.
after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy.
Yeah.
Yet you have returned. Why?
Well, you know, I was in the neighborhood, you know. Okay. It wasn't my intention to come here, Atris. Or see you again.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless,
so.
your arrival here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council
Absolutely
as you did
not.
so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
Nope. Though the attempt I did, so it's been hectic. I've got finals coming up soon. Good luck, man. Good luck. Gotta have my COD. Alright, Tom Holly, you enjoy your Call of Duty, man. Peace. Her voice is like nails on a chalkboard. Nah, that's like crazy. Her voice is fine. It's what she says that's annoying. Maybe you should admit that it was the Council's decision that led to the Jedi Civil War.
You and all the Jedi who followed Revan caused the Jedi Civil War.
Is that
so? It was
so?
because the need to wage war burned within you.
Oh, because you would know.
The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
Yep, proud of it. I also recalled you wished me in prison. Or worse. Merciful bullshit. What was the Council gonna do? Kill me? They're Jedi, they don't do that.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone.
Yeah.
I have kept it, so I would never forget.
Yeah, there it is. Nice and orange. Just the way I remember it. But wait, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and then it turns out that, I mean, they were like, okay, you're exiled. But then, Mikhail makes a very good point. If the Jedi exile you, what are they gonna do? They don't have any way to enforce that. I can just stay there, I can just hang around, because what are they gonna do? Beat me out? Force me out? How? The Jedi, the pacifists. Kept it, stole those, right? Nah. Yeah, I didn't realize you kept it all this time.
I have always kept it, as a reminder
Did
of what
you?
can happen when your passions dictate your actions. I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
Seems you followed that lesson well then. Seeing your little dark side chamber over there. Every time I hear Atris or Vrook speak, I lose brains. Well, come on. I'm wondering why no one developed an exoskeleton that mimicked Grievous for their army. They mimicked Grievous? Or they gave you extra arms? First Order or Empire would benefit from that? Or you mean transform some of their soldiers into like General Grievous-like troops? I don't know. Carrot the saber was originally orange. Carrot the saber. The Terminator 94 asks, what's the First Order, Pharaoh? Take the hint, Pharaoh. He's trying to adopt my strategy of ignore it and pretend like it never happened. That's what he's trying to do here. Am I right? Nope. If I became, nope. Whatever your reasons are, nope. Insulted you, nope. Give that blade back, tear it from your dead hands. Yeah, keep it then. Give a fuck.
I suspected as much. You cared nothing for the trappings of the Jedi. And you cared nothing for the Order, even on that final day you came before us.
Hey,
Yet you
Damien
gave the
Davis, how's it
Council
going,
no other
man?
choice. You gave me no other choice.
Gave you no other woman. Hey, P-Dorn 1. How's it going, P-Dorn 1? I haven't seen you around here before, man. What's cooking? How's tricks? How's it swinging? Welcome, man. Welcome to the stream. Arrogance, she says. Pot, meat kettle. Indeed. I found out yesterday the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has samples of the art in the Louvre. Really? Huh. Interesting. The council was weak, ruled by fear. I went to war to protect others, you little bitch. Not for battle. Basically, what the Jedi's taught me to do.
So your choice was to meet the aggression of the Mandalorians with more aggression. That is not the Jedi way.
Bitch, what are you gonna do? It was a war. Yes, sometimes if someone brings aggression against you, what else are you going to do if it's a full-scale war? They will kill you. And the council's way was to meet aggression with surrender. Pfft, take my choice any day. Jedi way to let people be massacred. Told you, no aggression, defending others. It was for a just cause. The Mandalorians were butchering innocent worlds that we swore to protect. Your teachings, Jedi. Actually, I'm gonna go with the first one. I'll take my choice any day.
Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force.
You don't say.
It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By
Good
meeting
in you.
aggression,
You know, could be
by
better,
serving
Damien
as an
Davis,
opponent
but
against which the Mandalorians could test
new
themselves,
video seems to be doing
you
very
fed
well, so
their hate,
I'm
their
good.
lust for war, and it sent a
Lust for
terrible
war.
echo through
They
them.
were already.
And because of it, you and those
Attempted
Jedi
clone
who met
Darth
them on
Vader?
the battlefield lost their way.
I think
And
they
you
tried
turned
that
on
actually
us.
in Legends. I think they tried to clone somebody. Imagine if Vader had turned on you. Imagine if Vader had been given a Grievous exoskeleton with his forearms able to split and his legs having claws. I don't know. It might be kind of difficult for him to adapt into that. I think maybe that's the kind of thing that would work better with someone who wasn't force sensitive like Grievous, or maybe someone who was force sensitive but already knew how to manipulate 4 arms at the same time, like that. Fuck, what's his name? Something Krell, Plo Krell, Pon Krell, that guy. I think that would fit him more. 4 arms. It turns out the DCEU cyborg would have had 4 arms. DCEU. You mean wait? Detective Comics cyborg from DC Comics? Covert Cresto. Welcome to the stream, man. I haven't seen you around here before, man. Welcome. Vrook was 100% judgmental of the exile, and Reverend Atris, on the other hand, was not. Knowing what we do of her baiting the Sith by using the exile, she had probably fallen soon after the trial. You know, even during the trial, she was so upset. But, Darth Inexor had a Grievous-like body with six arms. His upper torso and face was organic, with the rest artificial. Atris in the end would have rather follow both Revan and the Exile into the Mandalorian Wars. We know she wanted to, which we'll get to in just a bit. On myself. So, weren't you tempted to help the innocent? I mean, I know you wanted to follow me. Or should I say Revan and Malik turned on you, not I? I didn't turn on you at all. Fuck you.
Without you and the other fallen Jedi to support them, to feed their lust for war, Revan and Malik's crusade would have been over before it began.
Yeah, and everybody would be dead. If the Jedi had backed us, there never would have been a civil war.
You betrayed the Jedi teachings.
No, I didn't. I was
All that
following
would
the
have been taught you
teachings.
threw at your feet, crushed
But
them
that's
beneath
the
your heel.
weakness
The
of
Jedi
these
teachings
teachings.
require we examine our actions. Acting without reflection is not our way.
So you were content to let the Outer Rim die for the sake of teachings? And also, yeah, maybe the teachings are wrong. Have you ever considered that? Dead are the males who die in the war. Lives we could have saved if the Jedi acted earlier. Our teachings do not mean we stand by and watch others die. Hesitation and passivity are strong emotion we should guard against. For the sake of teachings, maybe the teachings are wrong, you little bitch.
There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
Oh yeah. Then what do you see today then? Is everything on fire? Probably fallen as a fact. Even the Mandalorians admit the Revan turned them back. No, there was no guarantee we would win, but if we had not acted, the Mandalorians would not rule the Republic. We could have waited, but defeating the Mandalorians after they had won would have been difficult. Have you been reading History of the Blind? Reverend won the... Well, I feel like there should be like... If this was maybe written... maybe they would put like... those clapping emojis. Like people use on Twitter. Like, Reverend won the war. Was that too loud? Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Hey Miles, how's it going, man? Nice to see you again. Remember, this was more cynical world-weary Batman. He lost purpose in fighting crime in Gotham, and when someone loses purpose, they become cynical to the point of nihilism. Batman. She ends up questioning the council in the final conversation with the exile. I think she believed in war. Question the council. I mean, shit. She flat out says that the council that she sent to die on KoTOR basically were not Jedi. And basically says their lives didn't matter because of her opinion that they weren't really Jedi. But only held back because of Jedi teaching. She doesn't convince me she believes this. There's a fundamental problem with the Jedi. They're only capable of teaching and nothing else. I was thinking much like Atris, many people talk bad about others who make decisions they wish they could have. They have such deep regret that they must believe they made the right choice. Marilyn is on the way. Okay. The purpose of Batman was that he would never kill because it would cost him what it would mean to Batman. Like the Punisher. Snyder Batman should be locked up in Arkham. Like the Batman that kills, the Batman that finally went over the deep end. Exactly, Marvin. Yes, Reverend clap one, clap the, clap war, clap. Exactly. Rosalind N. Welcome. How's it going, man? How's it swinging? What's cooking? How's tricks? I don't think I've seen you around it before, man. Welcome. We're getting a lot of new people coming in today, man. Join the party. This is great. Let's see now. Yeah. We could have waited, but defeating the Mandalorians after they had already won would have been pretty difficult, don't you think?
There are victories other than physical ones. The real victory lay in the...
Oh, get off it. Victories other than physical ones. This was a war. Are you gonna go to your grave patting yourself on the back? What kind of victory is that? Well, I'm dead, but hey, at least I'm on the moral high ground. That's the most worthless thing on the planet. The triumph of pacifism, surrender.
Do not twist my words. A physical victory is not the only victory or the only loss.
Words would have rung all over the Mandalorians that crushed the Republic and conquered the galaxy. If we had not acted, thousands of worlds would have been pillaged and burned alive, and how many people would have died if Mandalorians hadn't been stopped. Nice words, but if we listened to you, we'd be hearing it in Mandalorian right now. If you only trust in the Force to settle events and disregard the need to act, then the Mandalorians will rule the galaxy. The Mandalorians didn't use the Force. They weren't Force sensitive. They were strong because of themselves. And meanwhile, you're like, Force will handle it. No. Atris is thirsting up the male exile and hates it. That came later. Bruce's foundation was built on revenge. This is true. Jedi is Apollonian representation of slave morality. Revenge at the beginning. So an older Batman like Sire should be even less violent. I mean, there have been versions of Batman in the comics, before Snyder that killed. But has anyone noticed that live action Batman is always bloodthirsty? Are you saying that George Clooney Batman from Batman and Robin was bloodthirsty? Is that what you're telling me right now, Feral Changeling? Because, come on now. The man had a bat credit card for God. I don't know what kind of bank would commission such a thing, but I mean, all right. Hey, Darth Reverend, haven't seen you around there in a while, man. Welcome back. Bloodthirsty or butt thirsty? Who? Atris? The latter. But afterwards, he just blows up more of Lex Luthor's guys with the Batwing. Wait, what? You know, I haven't even seen Batman v Superman, but I had someone just tell me about it. And besides, the whole movie got spoiled for me in the trailer. The trailer they played before I saw Interstellar. And with my brother, we looked at each other like, are these people serious? We just saw the whole movie. Fucking Doomsday shows up. That means Superman's gonna die. Thanks. Christopher Calderon. How's it going, man? I think I remember you. Welcome back, man. Long time no see. Pretty sure I remember you. Actually, no. Now you're saying, so this is your channel. I might be confusing with someone else then. Yeah, this is my channel, Christopher Calderon. Welcome back. Welcome. I almost said welcome back again. Welcome to the channel, man. How's it swinging? What's cooking? How's tricks? That's a Batman we never talk about, Quinn. Wait, why not? Asbar Batman or Crazy Steve, an example of Bloodthirsty Batman. And, I mean, it's not Bruce, but Thomas Wayne Batman. From, Flashpoint. Anyway, yeah. If you only trust in the forces of events, then disregard the need to act, and the Mandalorians rule the galaxy.
You do not know.
If the Mandalorians had won, would the Jedi have fought them, or simply have meditated on what to do? Oh, please! Anyone who stepped outside the Jedi archives would know it. Or, I have only my experiences to guide me. I was there, and they tell me that you and the Council were wrong.
How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
Why are you so triggered all of a sudden? I thought you were supposed to be a Jedi. That's why we say this. Anger. Is it because you secretly wish you had the strength to follow me to war?
What? What do you mean?
What do you mean? I can see it in you. You wanted to fight by my side. You were too scared. You were too much of a little bitch to defy the Council, weren't you?
You're wrong, just as you were when you defied the Council. I tire of fighting with you.
That's what I thought.
You lust for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions.
Of course I have.
So answer me.
Atris is just jealous a little about exile going in war and doing what a Jedi is supposed to do to protect. But Codex is just a cage more like. Can you rephrase that, Rustlin? I'm not sure I follow you. Hey, Montel Bradley, how's it going, man? I got one question besides, how are my babies doing? Hello, yeah, Ghetto Queen Marilyn. I thought it was Queen Ghetto Marilyn, but alright, what's the question? I was in 100% Star Wars, and I am great. How about you? You were in 100%? Oh, yeah, that's probably why I remember your name. Wait, you were in 100% Star Wars is what? Discord? Stream? Doesn't matter. Welcome, man. My question is, why do these peasants and court jesters be touching stuff they know the way? You know, I mean, I don't know, man. Kleptomania. But I wonder, court jesters. I wonder what they really did. There was a video the other day, but I didn't see it. Triggered, yeah. Hey, Zach Kerber. Haven't seen you around here before, man. Welcome. How's it going with you, man? How's it swinging? What's cooking? How's tricks? Live stream. Oh, okay. You were in this live stream. Oh, sweet, Chris. Nice to see the, you know, not the migration, but what's the word? I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a word out there, but you know, nice to see more cross, whatever the hell that word is, between our two channels. Ladies and gentlemen, Primal Pattern has joined the chat. Primal Pattern is in the chat. Welcome back, good sir. We owe this man quite a bit. How's it going with you, man? How's it swinging? Hopefully you're having a great day. Peter Toy. I haven't seen you around there before, man. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day as well. And also Logan. Nice to see you back here again, man. Let's see now. Revenge. You cast me out, now I return. Now I'm here because of potential for my ship. Looking for my ship so I can leave Telos. All my property, my slaves, and my ship. Return. I'm here because some bitch ass stole my ship.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon
some
Hawk.
bitch.
It is not your ship.
Really?
Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
Paragus? Never heard of it.
Even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
Nah. Christopher Calderon just subscribed. Thank you for the subscription, man. See what I mean? The nice cross, whatever the hell that word is, between our two channels. Gotta take care. We gotta look out for each other. Thank you, man. Thanks for the subscription. Tell your friends about me. Yeah, that helps too. Atris just want to be like exile free and help others in need, but Jedi Codex forbidding action and defense problem. You know, you keep saying Codex, and that makes me think of the Brotherhood of Steel instead, which is also a terrible organization. I never catch live streams, but I watch your Curious Conundrums all the time. Hey, thanks, Zach. Thanks, man. That's great too. Nice to see you in the stream, though, man. Tell your friends about me, baby. So, hey, look, do you have my ship or not?
The Ebon Hawk is here, safe. Its records and navicomputer are being dissected to
Is that
determine
so?
what caused the destruction of the Paragus facility.
Good luck with the navicomputer.
We're having some trouble with the navicomputer, but I think with your cooperation, willing or otherwise,
Willing
that will
or
cease to be an
otherwise.
obstacle. If it is your ship, perhaps I should be questioning you as to what happened and why you
What you're
destroyed
gonna do
the
when
facility
somebody
and
come up
murdered
on
all
you
the
trying to
miners
snatch
stationed there.
not only your wig but your existence? You're telling me someone's trying to kill you? You call the cops, Ghetto Maryland. You call law enforcement. Right, Dad? No. Give me my ship or I'll murder everyone here. If you don't return my ship, I'll take it back.
Again, you insist it is your ship.
Yes,
But it has
is.
had many owners, which I'm
Yeah,
sure
and currently,
you are aware.
it is
You
mine.
have no claim over it. Even if you did, the destruction you have already caused demands that you be tried and
No
punished for
claim.
what
Why?
you
Because
have
you
done.
stole it? Tried by who? I've had enough of this. And you.
It was too much to hope that you may have come here to finally admit the council was right.
Because they weren't. Just give me the damn ship, and I'll be on my way.
Take your ship, then. I don't care where you go, just leave this place. Leave Telos.
We shall remove him, mistress. Come with us.
Yeah, sure. And then here's you get your first hint that she really wants that D
Are you all
right
right,
here.
mistress?
The exile brought up feelings best left forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I
Feelings.
must ask. The exile. I have never seen another affect you so strongly. Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such attachment.
Is that so?
As always, he will do as he wills.
But humans do.
And the galaxy, and the feelings of others, can burn for all he cares. The day
Yeah,
we judged him,
yours.
I stood in the chamber, and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself. He chose Revan over the Jedi, over the Council, but now...
Over
now
you.
I'm tired.
Yes, I know that's how you
Of course,
feel.
mistress.
You
I will
chose
tell the others you are
Revan
not to be
over me.
disturbed.
How dare he?
Do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
I catch up with the chat here. Sorry, dude. The English is not my first. Hey, don't worry about it, Rustlin. Practice makes perfect, man. English wasn't really my first language either. The videos are amazing. Hey, thanks, man. Oh, god damn it. We got light side points for that? I'll be fine. Yeah. English isn't really my quote-unquote native language either. No. Let's try and catch up with the chat here. Spinning. What? Sister just called on my phone to talk to my mother. What I miss. I'm Frau Changeling. Sharon Kep. This is your sister's account? Oh. Alright, I don't know, you didn't miss much, just Atris basically, going to her little tirade about how she feels that the exile chose Revan over her. Over her feelings and such. She was in love, blah blah blah. I gotcha. Okay, I think this is a place. Yes. Yep, this place. Here we go.
Did you find what you came for?
Will you go for a prestige class? I mean... I guess not. Yeah, no.
There was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by
It's
chance.
honestly hard and
late
easy to tell
This
English
woman
isn't
who
your first
resides
language.
here, she did something to you once.
Hard
something
and
hangs
easy?
upon you still.
That's weird. I mean, alright. Sure. But I mean, yeah, it's because, man, it's weird. Having this upbringing where I would speak my native language with my extended family, English with my immediate family, Dutch at school, and that all mixed together. It's a whole jumbled up nonsense now. I don't really have one language that is dominant, I guess. Well, no, actually no. I would say that English is my dominant language, but it's a weird state of affairs. Are you playing KoTOR? Nah, I don't touch the stuff. And by stuff I mean MMORPGs. I don't play MMORPGs anymore. Those are long behind me. No time.
I see it now. The act has left its marks. Be warned, unresolved events from our past can create wounds in the present and the future. And
Batman's
more
been a
importantly,
psycho,
they
period.
can distract you. Weaken you. It could prove fatal against the enemies.
If we want to be honest, then if Batman were to go see a therapist, the comic book would end because the man is working off of a major trauma that happened in his life. His parents were blown away right in front of him as a child. And that's left a massive mark that created a massive echo, if you will, that resulted in him eventually becoming Batman. That's why it is. Multigreen 223. Ik snap precies wat je bedoelt. Very good. Very well done. Are you saying that because you're also in this weird you also had this weird upbringing of different languages, including Dutch? I'm guessing that's exactly what you mean. But yeah. Yeah, so everyone, he basically said, I know exactly what you mean. That's what he said. So yeah. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Multigreen 213. Well, how's this? What's cooking? How are the prestige classes handled for neutral? There are none. Kreia never brings it up if you stay neutral. I mean, it's supposed to happen once you reach level 15, but if you do and you're not, mostly one side or the other, she just never brings it up.
There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct. Yet there are no students, and this woman, this...
All right, Damien Davis, I'll see you later then, man.
surrounds
Peace.
herself with those who cannot feel the Force.
Private
Curious.
plane. A ball of Hennessy. Atris plans to heal the galaxy, then rebuild the Order.
Plans are fragile things, and life often dashes expectations to the ground. Perhaps students will come to her in time. For now, she is surrounded by those who cannot feel the Force.
Yeah. I hope you do stick together if you're happy with each other, but I wish you the best. Wait, what? I feel like you're not exactly talking to me, Christopher Calderon, but that's okay. You're fluent enough in the language, yet your accent seems foreign enough to tell it's not your primary language. Ah. Yeah, I see. Nah, I mean, if I try and put on an American accent, what would that sound like? What would that sound like? There was this time above, a time before. There were perfect things. Diamond absolutes. Seems kind of off. Maybe you've answered this, but will you turn far enough to one side to gain Visage as a companion? Is that American enough? Primal pattern. Yes, I have to. Otherwise, I run into... I mean, if it's like anything like last time, I run into a pretty game-ending bug. So yeah, I have to give Visage as a companion. Sooner rather than later, I think. I speak English with some of my friends, Dutch in school, work, and Bulgarian at home. So, yeah, it really is a jumble. I mean, hey, Multigreen, I've known people, man, that in one sentence, just one sentence, they can mix 4 different languages. It's unbelievable, and it's very impressive, too. But I don't think they realize that they're doing it. But it's kind of crazy. Aren't the handmaiden students? No. Those are gonna feel the Force?
Yes, her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls trained to resist tricks of the mind. This discipline blinds them to the Force as well, even if they were Force sensitive.
Even if they were Force sensitive. Were you reading their minds?
Invade the mind of another.
Oh.
It is not something done carelessly, or when there is nothing to be gained.
Before I go, I want to say that some sacrifices are worth the cost. Atris does not understand this, and that will be our downfall. Sure. All right. Well said. All right, Damien Davis. I'll see you later then, man. Peace. And bon appetit. Pretty sure you said you were going to go eat, right? Yeah. Sell your life from a hippo's body. The fuck? Papito sounded like a surfer dude. Oh, crap. I've never surfed a day in my life. Yet surprisingly good American. You cannot change the Second Amendment. That kind of thing. I took that from Jim Jeffries. I may have to kill her. Let's try and get some dark side points to balance this bitch out.
Killing such a one could prove difficult and unwise. Yet she distracts you, that is clear. Yes. And that may be reason enough. Such distractions could prove fatal against the enemies they face.
So maybe we should kill her. How would you end such a distraction?
Direct action is not always the best way. It is a far greater victory to make another see through your eyes than to close theirs forever. Yet all that lives feels, and where something feels, there is weakness.
And everyone has emotions. Which means everyone has has a weakness, has something that you can exploit, to manipulate. All you have to do is find out what it is. Yes. Unless they're self-conscious enough to fight it off. They would have been Battlefront 4. Anakin would become a Jedi after burning to fight against Emperor Skywalker. You were talking to Miles. Oh, okay, Christopher. She's not exactly denying she can read minds. No, of course she's not. She's just saying you shouldn't use it lightly. Did you try the Handmaiden's female romance McCallum male romance mod? No. Oh man. Barber Moriak. Barber Moriak. Yes, there we go. Barber Moriak. Welcome to the stream, Barber Moriak. Nice to see you here. How's it cooking? Damn it. What's cooking? How's it swinging? How's tricks? You sound like another dude that comes in the stream, Blue, not me. Always telling me about mods here and there. And what is her weakness?
Why you, of course.
Of course.
You are the gravity around
It's
which
interesting
all
that
her
she was
actions
able to
rotate.
see that
You exert a stronger influence
so
than you
immediately.
know. Be her foil, her challenge, and eventually she will see things your way.
Yes. Isn't that interesting? The creator was able to deduce that so quickly. How did she know? Did she already know? Maybe she does know more about Atris that actually no, she does. She does know more about Atris than she lets on. But I have seen many friends hurt after a breakup or virtual. Okay, yes. Miles, right? Miles is going through a tough time right now. Where something feels there is weakness. Absolutely. Still following your work, do a montage of meeting Atris and dialogue with her, please. A montage of meeting Atris? How do you mean? A montage of meeting Atris? So, what do you mean? What kind of video is that? I can't quite picture the video in my mind. Kray has probably read some horrible minds that she has had to get drunk to forget. I never considered that. But maybe. Babita sounds like one guy who has memorized most of the song when Kreia talks. Oh, yeah. I mean, come on, man. I'm editing these videos. I keep hearing her say these things over and over and over again. There's no escaping it. I know some of these lines by heart at this point. It would be nice to see a romance of exile and ages. So deeply.
Oh, yes. Natural leaders do such things to followers,
yes.
whether they be simple criminals or old women such as myself.
Hey, Tom Holler, you're back. You came back from your Call of Duty. It's very nice, huh? What was your kill-death ratio? I know, you mean the fish. What does house tricks means? Oh. No, it's just an expression. People don't really use it much anymore, but I like it. House tricks. It just, well, house trick, TRICKS. It's just a way of, asking, what's up? How's it going? How are the tricks? Get it? But not in a prostitution kind of way. Not like that. Atris isn't really hiding it. Her composure is immediately shattered at your presence. Yeah, but Atris wasn't there though. You know what I mean? When they came in and they immediately took Kreia and Atten and Beodur away to the cells. And meanwhile, the exile went and met with Atris. Kreia wasn't there to see that. So I'm guessing she does know more. Regular video you edit without the response of the exile. Oh, like that. Yeah, Barber Moriak. I've tried it many times. No, not many. Actually, no. I just tried it once for a long time to try and make it work. But it's hard. I couldn't quite figure out a way to make a video like that with this Atris encounter. And God almighty, there's so many dialogue options. I don't know, maybe I'll try it again in the future, who knows. Don't you wish they would be an Arenkai Kreia full story somewhere? That would fill a lot of plot holes from the wonderful work of Obsidian. Sure what you mean. Are you asking me if there's like a full story of Kreia video somewhere out there? Not to my knowledge, no. Or she saw it through the forest like she shows your ship later on, but admittedly that's speculation. She read her environment? Perhaps. Perhaps. Anyway,
Very well.
let's get out of
Let
here.
us depart.
What happened to him?
He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued him.
Of course. Well, he can sleep on the ship. Get his bitch ass up. Dark side points. Perfect.
I'm sorry, General. I must have lost consciousness in the crash. I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my... What is this?
No, not now. No telling who might be listening.
Of course, General. If you wish, I may travel with you or join you at the ship.
Anyway, I usually take Atten here, but I'm gonna go ahead and take Beardo this time.
Very well, General.
There we go. Creo, Beardo. Let's go. What's all this?
Mistress,
Oh, right.
you summoned me.
Yeah, yes.
I
Sounds
have a
on the
task
mission.
for
Oh,
you.
I almost
The
forgot.
exile is dangerous.
Ah, my Cracker
I'm
Jacks.
concerned that he was able to return to
Hold
Republic
on.
space and reach Telos without my knowledge.
Mistress,
your knowledge.
the Harbinger was lost in transit. It was our failing.
Damn
What
it.
is done is done.
Oh, man.
But now I need you to travel with him.
Mistress,
I realize
Come on,
what
here we
I'm
go.
asking of you.
Damn it.
And I am asking that you keep your purpose a secret, even from your sisters.
Where the hell was
I
this
need
open?
someone to watch the exile closely, and let me know if he contacts the Sith. More importantly,
Contacts
I
the
need you to
Sith.
study him closely. I need to know what he thinks, what he does. Become part of his group, earn his trust, get him to confide in you.
I will do as you ask, Mistress.
She walks away. She scratches her head.
But, Mistress, the exile did not seem to pose a threat to us.
Ah, but he does.
Uh-huh.
Do not be fooled by the exterior. It is his nature.
Why the hell
you
won't
must
this
beware.
bag open?
He fell to the dark side once.
No, he
He
didn't.
will do so again. I am trusting you with this task.
Fell to the dark side.
Last of my handmaidens. Do not disappoint me. The galaxy, the Jedi, may depend on it.
Asking if you would like to read one. What if Kreia was never with you but just used Port's projection from Malachor 5? I don't know about that. She was never here, Trebek. If Arankai is one day confirmed to be Kreia, but frankly, I don't think many people care except for us nerds of KoTOR 2. I mean, people have tried to ask Chris Avalon many times, I'm sure, but I think he likes to keep it a mystery. It's like Bigfoot, you know. They're like, he likes to have it, you know, be out there, have people keep thinking about it. So I don't think he's ever gonna confirm or deny it. Damn it! It says open here. God damn it. I was able to open this damn thing every other time. Okay, hold on. I think I'm just gonna. Am I gonna have to get the scissors on this? Wait. Come on, goddamn stupid ass. You know what? Fuck it. I'm getting the scissors. Hold on. I'll be right back. Jeez. Alright, I got it open. Yeah, the pick lock, yeah. My lock picking skill is pretty much 0% over here. Okay, hold on. From the door. Alright, damn. There's some good shit. Alright, go.
What's going on?
Now there's just one thing. Everybody with me? Yeah, okay.
Curious thing. What lies behind it?
Yeah. You emerged from this chamber.
Did she?
Did she?
Perhaps it is a meditation chamber of some sort.
The construction of this door is like nothing I've seen on Telos, and it is not the same as the rest of the facility here.
Oh, interesting. God damn. Man, the hype man trying to open the bag with a lockpick. Let's see here. This is the way to the right. This is the way to the ship. We still have to beat them up. Oh wait, no. I have to talk to one of them.
Why have you approached me? You may ask.
What do you do here?
We serve the Jedi, and we watch.
Who do you watch? Yeah, there aren't any Jedi here.
Atris is the only Jedi here. This is true.
She's not a
But
Jedi.
the mistress will bring others in time.
Jedi in name only. Atris couldn't bring a deck fly to garbage, let alone Jedi to this place.
You shall see. She has more strength than you know.
Is that so?
I assume you meant no insult. It is
Insult?
forbidden for us to become Jedi. Even if we possessed the awareness of the galaxy that the Jedi possess. We are here because we are not Jedi. That is our purpose.
And more importantly, you can't feel what Atris has become. What are your streaming days? Weekdays, my good man. Weekdays. Monday to Friday. Usually. 9 p.m. Central European Time. Unless I say otherwise on Twitter. Bernard Flint. How's it going, man? I haven't seen you around here before, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Also, Ian Baker. How's it going with you, man? Man, we're getting a lot of new blood in there today. That's great. Hope everything's going well with you guys. Why be an insult?
We have taken an oath to never follow the teachings of the Jedi, only to watch those of the Order and carry out Atris's will should it be necessary.
I still don't see how that would be an insult.
The Jedi Order that shall arise here will need to be guarded and watched by those not touched by the Force. She thinks it will give balance.
The only thing she will think, I'm good, just woke up. No, that's good, man. I'm just about to go to sleep. I guess you're on the other side of the planet. Australia, maybe? New Zealand? Gal Gadot's ASMR is more sweet than the beer dude. Gal Gadot does ASMR? That's weird. When Mikhail's searching for a Jedi instance all across, there's no model or extra force powers available. Huh. Atris looks like she'd struggle to pick up a flower. Yeah, she's the one who needs balance.
Spoken like one who has fallen. If we
Really?
had been there, you may never have fallen at all. The Jedi have long since lacked anyone to judge their actions and provide support should their power corrupt them. We are this strength. The Jedi Civil War proved that the Jedi are in need of such guidance. It is our duty to watch for aggression, rage, passion, and end it before it takes root.
Is that so? So you're telling me you're some sort of like... Some sort of Inquisitor? Inquisitor. Oh, you're witch hunters. Oh, I see. Yeah. I see it. You're witch hunters. Basically, instead of screaming witch, they go dark side, and then they rat you out. That's what they're doing. Alright, Ghetto Mountain. Take care of yourself, man. Peace. I only wish that the Star Wars license will collapse at some point so it could be left alone for a while. I mean, that's a idea, I guess. America have a bad sleep schedule? Christ, at least tell me you're on Pacific Standard Time then. Ian Baker. 2:22 p.m. You're in Texas? Or somewhere around there? That sounds... So you'd strike me down if I showed any rage or aggression? But Atris is in charge of you and she is a Jedi. So what happens if you noticed her getting pissed? Like I saw her earlier today.
Atris is trusted. She has
Is that
watched
so?
the Jedi rise and fall and knows the ways of both paths to see the signs when they begin. She is a worthy one to judge the Jedi when the Jedi refuse to judge their own.
Is that so? Sounds like a pyramid of Pazakars to me. What a nice, corrupt little circle you've made here.
I did not expect a criminal to understand.
Criminal.
We existed outside the circle of the Jedi for too long.
And so is Atris. I mean, there aren't any other Jedi here. So what are you talking about?
Atris is the only Jedi here, this is true. But the mistress will bring others in time.
My ass, you will. So Atris can't do anything without a butt buddy to help her out? What? Nobody ever expects the Spanish Inquisition. I'm in the Central Time Zone. It's 3:24 for me. Oh, so you're in like the Chicago area? Illinois? Wisconsin? Texas is an hour ahead of PST. Yeah, that I know. Exactly. El Paso, Texas. There you go. We got another Texas boy in the chat. Alana Montel over here. Little Rock, Arkansas. Of course. I don't know if you're in Little Rock or not. It's just, that's the only city I remember from Arkansas. But alright, yeah, Arkansas. That is a state. Ladies and gentlemen. Arkansas is a state. Atris is so incorruptible that she can't even be tempted. Yeah, sounds like a perfect system, alright. Okay.
You shall see. She has more...
No. Insult.
We have taken an
And who watches you?
Atris is the one we serve, and she guides our actions.
Right.
Atris is the only Jedi.
That's... Huh. Alright.
You may ask...
I had a question about
The
Atris.
mistress.
What can you tell me about?
She leads us. As she rebuilds Telos, she rebuilds the Order. And through them,
The Walmart
the
capital.
galaxy.
Exactly. And how do you do that?
We serve the Jedi. We do not question them. Yet, Atris has told us that the work here at Telos may pay for similar efforts in many worlds along the Rim that were destroyed when the Jedi turned on each other. She has said the Jedi Order needs such a foundation if it is to rebuild. She faults the teaching of many of the Jedi Masters as the spark of the Jedi Civil War.
Indeed. A most curious reason for a war.
Yeah.
Atris has said that if Revan and Malak had been properly instructed in the ways of the Jedi, they never would have followed.
Properly instructed, you say?
exile.
Oh my. tough words coming from Atris here. If they had been properly conditioned. Very interesting, Atris, right? Oh, man. Chris left? Yeah, great rest of the day. See you later. Alright, Chris. Take care of yourself, man. Peace. Someone who isn't vetted by God Queen Atris is so wrong their valid points must be dismissed without a second thought. Pretty much. I mean, yeah. She was like, we serve the Jedi. We do not question them. Perfect little slave that you are. What about an edit of the Echani survey responses? Yeah. That's a good, that I have had that in the pipeline. Barber Moriak. That I have been, is something I've been meaning to do. So yeah. I think I can make this one work. I think. We'll see. I didn't fall. She knows nothing.
She predicted you would say as much. She seems to know you
I bet
quite
she
well.
has.
Perhaps you are the one who knows nothing.
Because she was able to predict one thing I said? Come on now. Sounds like a challenge to me.
I would welcome a chance to instruct you. I have been anxious to teach you many principles of combat ever since you invaded this place.
Invaded? Oh my.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
We train extensively in various combat styles, and we have not had another target for some time. You may prove a pleasant diversion.
Bring it, bitch.
Very well. Follow me, and we shall see if you have the endurance to learn the most basic of our teachings. Before we begin, are you familiar with Echani traditions?
No. Yes, involve me standing here freezing in my jumpsuit.
All duels between us shall be without armor of any kind. There shall be no restrictions upon our movements or upon yours. Your feet are not to leave the...
Yeah. I got it.
The fight will be with...
Yeah. Let's go.
Then let it...
Come on now. This shouldn't take long. Tea sipping, wig snatching.
Seated.
Welcome
If
back.
you wish, you may challenge us
How's it
again,
going?
and we will progress to more
What's
advanced
considered
movements.
properly trained, Atris? Yeah, I do wonder. Following her words. Exactly.
Very well. I shall honor your request. Our next battle will be using the higher forms among the Echani.
Really?
You may choose hands and feet, or whatever melee weapon you wish, but use no other items or Jedi techniques.
Perhaps the world is a big pineapple? What? Atris should just calm down, have a cup of tea and some biscuits.
Then let us...
Alright, sure, biscuits. You mean cookies, right?
You have succeeded. If you wish, you may challenge us again.
I miss having
and we will
slaves in the
progress
Elder
to more
Scrolls.
advanced
Can't play a
movements.
bad guy in Skyrim as much as in Morrowind. Can't work for the Morong Tong either. Atris sure have balance and force being Jedi and have all his Sith holocrons.
Very well. I shall honor your request. Our next battle shall be free of restriction on weapons and items.
Threatening to
And
punch
you may
folks in
use
the mouth.
whatever technique, Jedi or otherwise, you wish to attempt to
I
defeat me.
accidentally punched
In turn,
myself in the mouth
I will
today.
spare none of our forms against
Lightly
you.
though, not too hard.
Then let us begin.
I was trying to put on this hoodie. Hand got caught and kind of I was trying to force it out
You
and
know much of melee
it popped out
combat.
real quick, but
You
I punched
surprised
myself
me.
on the mouth. Kind of like has anyone ever seen this anime Shijurui Death Frenzy? Pretty violent, but it's really good too. This one dude, he uses this weird technique where he I don't know how to explain it. Hey, just a fan. How's it going, man? Nice to see you here again. Is Cray a radical centrist? No. Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
There is nothing more that we can teach you from such contests.
Is that so?
Such battle would only be for battle's sake.
For battle's sake, I mean, hey man, if you can't defeat me alone, feel free to pair up.
If that is what you wish, then we shall honor it. We shall see how you fight against a group of us. We shall take you in a pair, using everything at our disposal. Use whatever item, weapon, or Jedi technique
An
you
edit
wish.
of rallying the
We shall match it.
Mandalorian clan with candors. Rallying the Mandalorian clan with candors. You mean gathering the... Oh, okay, I think I know what you mean. I guess I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Let's see what I can do. I thought it would have been Pepita trying to punch someone, but they held up a reverse Uno card. And I ended up punching myself in the face. I thought I'm the only who believe that radical centrism exists. Why would you think that?
Then let us begin.
Bring it. These handmaids are extremely arrogant. Pretty much. They have gone crazy. They've been getting drunk and eating rice on live. Eating rice? I mean, that's not some sort of capital crime.
Atris was correct about
I ate rice earlier
you
today.
know much of war and battle. Perhaps too much.
Atris says. Only a true Force Master can use a reverse Uno card. Can you define radical centrism? Probably not. As in, I mean, how many people do we have in chat right now? We got 21 people. If you ask every single person in the chat to define radical centrism right now, you'll end up with 42 different answers. So you admit defeat?
I admit nothing. The Ichani stand together. To defeat one or two of us says nothing of how a true battle would go.
Is that so? Care to back up those words?
Then our last battle shall be the 5 of us against you. Use any item, any weapon, any technique you wish. You'll need them.
I sense some passion on those words, handmaid, and you betray your own teaching. So sad. Pidord one, yes. I say Kreia is radical left with Machiavellian mannerisms. She ultimately wants to free the galaxy from the grip of the Force, but she will go to great costs to get there. Does that mean Kreia is a communist? No, I don't think she falls on the definition that I'm familiar with. Essentially, just a fan is contrarianism, constantly contradicting beliefs presented to you, or at least my 2 cents on it. Contrarianism. Radical centrism, that's what you believe it is, okay? That's one way of looking at it, sure. But I thought there was something else. But yeah, I mean, and I've known people like that, the Terminator, and it's pretty infuriating. Sometimes, where especially when they proclaim themselves as being free thinkers, when all they really do is they just want to go against whatever it is, like whatever it is the majority believes, I guess. You know, like, oh, everyone is saying that the sky is blue, I'm gonna go ahead and argue it's fucking purple. That makes me a free thinker. Fuck out of here.
There is no need for the last of us to join in this fight.
One of these
The
drove
weakest
all the
among
way
us
to the
will only
whole
serve
other
to
state to see
diminish our
where this other
techniques.
queen's job, took pictures of it to haunt her. That
We
sounds
fight
like
as
you
one
should
when
get
we
the
are 5,
cops
not
involved,
6.
man.
And that number should be enough for this lesson.
She seems to be a radical individualist. No, I wouldn't go that far either. And far less, these are simple-minded categorizations that are nothing compared to the pure raw abstraction of the Force. It's kind of like what she says in today's video, where she talks about Mikal, where he finds out that the failure of the code of the galaxy is pales in comparison to the failure of the Code of the Jedi. I mean, that's what it makes me think of. Radical centrism is too strongly advocating for no social or individual change. Alright, there you go. Another definition. Are you done talking? We're gonna fight.
Very well. We shall begin.
I keep seeing your mouth moving, flapping back and forth, but we're supposed to be kicking ass right now. Well, I'm supposed to be kicking your ass right now. Come on. Next. Papito listening to argue but not understanding, you mean? Listening to argue but not understanding? Not exactly, but I am aware with that too. And I think that's something most people do, actually.
There shall be no more matches.
People listen
no more
to respond instead
there
of
is
listen to
much we have learned
understand.
from you. If we meet on the field of battle, we shall be prepared.
I think Kreia invented her own category. And Kreia invented her own category, and that is the true mark of an individual. Technically, everyone is their own category. Which is the way, I guess, you know, it should be. Alright.
You are the exile. The one Atris warned us about.
I sure am. What'd she say?
She said, you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you.
But the sky is
You turned on
purple
your
in the
masters,
evening?
your teachings and yourself.
Aurora Borealis? Saying the sky is purple is just ignorant of a fact. There is no debate. I mean, it was just an example. But yeah, I mean, the sky appears in, you know how color works, right? Light bounces off an object and into your eyes. And your brain interprets that as images. And we see these things we call colors. And the color that we call blue is that color. We could have easily called it blaze, but we landed on the name blue. So we call it blue. But it's them just explaining a way that someone could confuse people into arguing to call it purple. But anyway, let's not get into that. Kind of views. I think it's such an individual. She's just highly opinionated. The sky is sky blue. Okay. Oh.
That is not all she says.
Really?
She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts. And she told us why you fell to the dark side.
Fell to the dark side? And, why is that?
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up.
That's so. I'm sort of center right, says Tom Holler. You know, Tom Holler, that's something that changes depending on where you are in the world. Because of the, what do they call it? The Overton window. Yeah, because the center right in Europe, for example, isn't the same kind of center right as in the United States. You know what I mean? It's a weird thing. Because, I mean, some people who are center right in Europe can go to the United States and they'll say he's left. It's a weird thing, politics. Very weird. Very, sometimes interesting. A very interesting tool to examine human behavior.
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic,
all right, Rosalind N. Thanks for coming and hanging out, man.
You could no longer feel.
See you next time, man. Peace. Political compass test I took said I was center left slightly down. Down with what? How did you acquire this power in KoTOR 2? I seem to remember these 5 being hell. Oh, no, I'm using a shit ton of shit ton of cheats to blaze my way through this game quickly so I can get more content for the channel.
I believe that is the extent of her expressed
Yeah,
feelings.
that's what's going on here.
There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation.
Light refraction of particles in the sky and light ray wavelengths from the sun in your viewpoint. Longest wavelength is red, 700 nanometers, meaning the sun is decently far apart from where you're standing. Want to go down a crazy line of thought? Sure, why not?
Yes, it is difficult
What if
sometimes for
what
others
we
to
observed
truly
as
speak their
blue was
heart
actually
or listen to
observed
it.
as red
The
by
words
someone
often
else,
prove
but
difficult,
since we were taught
or
that
they
blue
do
was
not
this
come at
color,
all.
we called it blue. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been saying. It's just, that's the color, and we decided to call that color blue. We could have called blue red instead, but we didn't. Libertarianism is hypocritical Cetism because it combines between conservatism and libertarianism, two very different ideologies, very contradictory, very hypocritical. I mean, not necessarily. I mean, because if you mix the two, then you can mix different aspects of the two together, not mix everything from both together. That, of course, it wouldn't make any sense. You'd be in a constant state of like cognitive dissonance almost. That'd be very weird.
Without having seen you and Atris fight,
Mm-hmm.
I cannot say. Battle is a
Look at
pure
Kreia
form
standing
of
with her
expression.
back to everyone.
It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion. Perhaps it may prove truer than conversing with words.
Mm-hmm.
In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions.
The incident.
Mercy, sacrifice.
Welcome to the stream,
anger,
man.
Fear.
The
These are pure
incident.
moments
You
of
know,
expression.
the incident is the name of the very last Porcupine Tree album that was released. The incident. Back in 2009? 2008 that album came out? No way. Way after that. Hold up. That album came out in 2011? 2010? Somewhere around there. But yeah, so at the incident, welcome to the stream, man. What's cooking? I always thought up was more authoritarian, and down was more libertarian on the political compass. Oh, now I know. Oh, right. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I remember that now. In the U.S., you have to believe everything your party says, or you're an outcast. Sounds like the Jedi. To the politicians in America, Republicans who are pro-choice don't exist, or Democrats that are pro-life. Huh. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Dark Plagueis the wife? Sure. It's also weird for a changing where you can also encounter people who are like, you can ask them, are you pro-life? They're like, yes. Alright. Do you support the wars? And also they're like, yes. And you can keep going. You're like, are you for the death penalty? Yes. But you're pro-life? Yes. Huh. Interesting. It's very, very interesting. Very. Huh.
You may ask.
I could kill all of you easily.
I am aware of this. I do not doubt your combat prowess, as my half-sisters do. There are many who went to war against the Mandalorians, and few returned. You were one of them. I honor the face of my mother.
Of course you do.
It is not something spoken of in the company of others.
I heard about he smoked so much pot that he went full-blown tard mode after a bad trip, then got killed by a cyborg. What? What are you talking about? Montel Bradley says the politics are retarded in the US. Now, the original meaning of the word retarded was to be held back. And so Montel is saying that politics are simply holding the US back at this point. He wasn't trying to offend anyone.
There's no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw.
Shaggy?
There's no wrong in that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that guy.
It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires trust. There is no such trust between you and I.
That means it's a sensitive subject.
You may ask. She said...
I think I might want to get some dark side points.
So it was a matter of...
choice, yes.
I believe that is the extent of...
Expressed feelings.
Without having... battle is a pure... Then her expressed...
Alright, bye.
Before you go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. You have touched the Force. What does it feel like?
What does it feel like? I want to know what its loss feels like.
Then tell me of its absence.
It's like being buried alive.
It is like having the energy of youth, then feeling the cloak of years fall upon you, and knowing you are weak, fragile, and a thing
easily discarded.
It is knowing what you want to say and never finding the words. It is a chorus replaced with silence, hearing teachings without meaning. It is like a beloved pupil to whom you have shared everything, sacrificed everything, and then having them turn from you and forget all you were.
I see.
She's basically saying the Force uses you up and then toss you aside like yesterday's trash. It is a flawed argument to say a death row inmate has the same value as a newborn baby. Is it now? According to who? I mean, the value of an individual is only worth as much as we place on them. Abolish a two-party system and let each politician stand their own. I don't know about that. I don't think that's gonna work. Zealand Fool. I think you've been here before. But if you haven't, welcome, man. Love how you can hear Kreia subtly hate the Force. Yeah, she's basically saying the Force uses you up and then toss you aside like some pimp. Once you reach that mileage, it just kicks you to the curb. Bye, bitch, you're useless to me now. Oh, that's nice, thank you. Damn. Oh well. Time to get out of here. Whee! There he is.
Is this your droid? It looks badly damaged. Dissect it.
Wipe it. Look, let's just, hold on. Let's just get out of here. We love our queen with sayings. I don't think that'll work. I don't know what you mean. Yes. How many hours do you have on KoTOR 2? Fam. Last we checked, it was like 523 hours, I think. On Steam. Tom's leaving. I think I'll go to sleep now. My arrogance and my lust for power led to my sleep levels turning against me. Damn, I'm gaining way too many light side points. But alright, take care of yourself then, Tom. Sleep tight. Night, night. Keep your butthole tight. Peace. Let's see now. How's that? No, go away. We got 525 hours on KoTOR 2. Did YouTube block my previous message? Yes. Yes, it did. Because I don't see anything here. Yes, it did, my copyright. Seems that way. Good luck, Miles. What? What's Miles doing? I gotta go too, but me and my man may be getting back together. Alright, man. Good luck with that, then, man. Have a nice day, man, Miles. Hopefully everything works out for you. Peace. Leave Telos. Off we go. Mistress. You follow any footy club? Footy club? You mean football?
Mistress?
No? No, I don't, but I have a cousin who's very much into football, and he's a Real Madrid fan. Last I checked.
But why?
He's always railing against Barcelona.
I sent her to travel with the exile. She may discover something I cannot.
Mistress, the last of the handmaids.
But nationally, he supports Germany.
And she has demonstrated
which is kind of weird.
Fascination with Jedi. It may not have been why.
I know what I have done,
but
it was necessary.
That depends on how much value you put in his.
Well, now that we're off that
count.
Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn Sky until we see lines.
When the body count exceeds his value, then anything goes. I mean, yeah. You go into dangerous territory when you start talking about whose life is worth more than who. The droid sure is making a lot of noise.
What does the machine say?
What is the machine saying? He said there was a hollow record of my trial in Atris' records.
We seem to have found it.
We seem to have found it indeed. Miss Marilyn is a woman and goes by she and her. I mean, I don't know, man. I use guy and man collectively.
Do you know why we have called you
here?
here?
Include everyone. But I'll see what I can do. Do you know why we have called you here? Of course not. I came here because I chose to, not because your bitch asses told me to.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace.
Yeah, and people were dying
for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
Following Revan was violation of Jedi code. The truth is the Mandalorians had to be stopped or countless more would have died. Something that Zeskayel says after this is pretty infuriating. Not infuriating, pretty bad. Very arrogant.
You refuse to hear us. You have shut us out, and so have shut yourself to the galaxy.
We feel that your true understanding
I
of what
shut
happened at
you
Malachor
out,
5
and that
will only happen
akin
in
to me
time.
shutting out the entire
near the battleground
galaxy.
where you fought.
You are exiled.
You're the
and
galaxy?
You are Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
Right. Twitch chat. Since YouTube is really censoring people left and right, what I said was, what did you say about the word retarded? Because that's what I heard when I got here. Just wanted to say that word doesn't mean what most people think. It's been unfortunately been turned into a slang by idiots. Oh, that the original term, the original definition was meant to be held back.
To their passions, not their sense. The war has touched them.
That's what I was saying.
Found themselves in the war against the Mandalorians.
I feel like I'm speaking
as
to
I feared. And I fear that we
always bet on Germany to know how to conquer a field.
We have not lost.
They certainly know how to play like robots.
You felt it. He has lost himself. He is no Jedi. He walked Revan's path.
What if I'm not a
He's not
Jedi?
strong enough.
What
I
then?
fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path he did.
Right.
We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's
What are you
teacher
talking
intended
about?
no
There's
harm,
5 people.
and Revan had
How many people are in
teachers
this room?
since.
Yet they all stem
The
from the
only
same
people in
source.
this room who
Her
weren't
teachings violated
Revan's
the
teachings,
Jedi code
teachers
and lead all who
once
listen to the dark side
was
as they
Atris?
did the exile.
You are wrong.
And I think that other
the
lady.
dark side is not what I sensed in the exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. He has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let him depart. He will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with him, Atris?
Yeah, what would you
Be
have us
mindful
do,
of your
Atris?
feelings. This is not
Take his
Revan
head
who stood
off?
before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let him go because we must. Where he travels, he carries his destination with him.
Malachor 5 should have been his grave. You saw it in his walk, and in the Force. It was as if he was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing.
But he obviously
and he cuts
isn't
like a
dead,
blade.
Atris.
We should have told him the truth. A Jedi deserves
As if
to
he's
know.
already
No
dead.
good
Why?
would have
Because he
come
doesn't
from
feel the
it,
Force
even if
anymore?
what you believed was true. There is still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on 2 fronts.
Perhaps in many years, we will call him before us and explain what happened to him, and how he may be healed. Until then, he
Healed.
must accept his journey.
But he may never discover the truth, and he will never know why we cast him out.
And that is the future we must accept.
It's used in aviation as a warning signal.
Those Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
Do. Yes. That all? Alright, sure, put it up on screen. Master Vruk, det är inte vin. Saskayal Nashada. Kavar Andaran. Vash Koraban. Atris Delos. Do it.
A strange coincidence.
Yes.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here.
Of course there
and we
is.
are walking into it.
We sure are.
This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
Exactly. Way too convenient. But, hey, what are we gonna do? No, might as well just run away then. No, they know what happened to me. Here she comes.
Those are Atris's records you have stolen.
What the hell are you doing on our ship?
What are you talking about? It's in
I've
the
come to
droid.
I can help you against this threat.
Well, we don't
Alright,
want
fellow
your
changeling.
help, or any of your sisters.
Take care, man.
It comforts you to believe
Make
that,
some
and so be it. But the
tasty
enemies you
blue
face
cheeseburgers.
and you will need
It's like
all
you're
the help you can
running.
get.
It's like you're
It is
running
just me.
Bob's Burgers
I'm
place
doing
over
this
there.
because Atris believes you will need help.
But yeah, take care, man. Peace. Atris, you're in love with me, but want me to die? You're a little too inconsistent. Yeah, well. Do you think we need help?
I think the strength of the enemy is unknown, but it is greater than 5 can hope to defeat without aid.
Alright, fine.
Indeed. But of course, what does one more matter to our journey?
Right.
I have had enough of this. I will
Be in my chambers.
Yeah, me too. I'll be in my chambers.
Yeah.
But since I don't have any, I guess I'll just go to the cockpit like I always do. If she's coming with us, she gets the cargo hold. Might remind her how fun it is to get locked up.
Do.
General.
The cargo hold is enough. I assure you, there is little I need. I will attend to myself.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I'll take the cargo hold, it's fine. What are you? I know you're here to spy for Atris. You know, I mean, that's the most obvious thing on the planet.
I will, if you need me. I shall be in the cargo hold.
I may have joined your party. She has a Chani defense, which protects her against melee attacks, and is an excellent unarmed fighter. Here we go.
General, is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
Well, you know. It was taken from me.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served.
Wasn't the trap for the masters? Didn't Atris plot to kill them using you?
If you wanted to, but you know that.
Did she plot to kill these masters using me? I don't remember that, no. She used the, like, other masters as bait to lure out Darth Nihilus. And the problem was she didn't realize what exactly she was luring out. It turned out to be a planet killer. And she was like, whoops. And then she tried to justify it by saying that they weren't really Jedi, so it didn't matter. Which makes it even more fucked up. But no. Can you see my long message to Pharaoh? The one that says, if I remember correctly, it's the warning that it's used when the levers are being pulled back or when they shouldn't be pulled back at a low altitude. The onboard system keeps. That word. Retarded. That's the word. God. I can't get banned for that, right? Nah, I can't get banned for that. We're talking about aviation over here. But I can't get banned. Context matters. At least it should. And why wouldn't I?
I don't know, General. But whatever the reason, you should put it behind you. I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. She is a Darth Traya regardless. Without it, you're not complete.
She's being groomed into one, yes, to be a mistress of betrayal. And yeah, she ends up betraying people left and right. Exile, Jedi, herself.
I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need.
No one cares about the livelihood of bait. I mean, she certainly didn't, but she was, I mean, this quote-unquote bait were real people. And, I mean, this bait ended up being an entire planet.
I spent a lot of time around Jedi during the war. None of them would let me take their lightsaber apart, but I did learn about their construction. We need a power cell,
a matrix, lens and focusing crystal.
Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable.
Yes, I still need a lens, don't I? I watched way too many air crash investigation episodes. Yes, for a moment there, I thought maybe you were like...
Because you're programmed to force your opponent to go
studying...
first. And nothing will convince me the computer doesn't cheat.
Something related to aviation. Well, that too. It's like me watching too many episodes of Locked Up Abroad. I'm like, fuck, I'm never going to Turkey.
Even if I didn't have to go first and somehow I
end up in a Turkish prison,
cards, I still wouldn't play with a... Yeah?
Jimmy? Do you ever watch movies about gladiators?
Time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances. I know that. What was that? That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
That is not
normal droid behavior. Jimmy, do you ever hang around the gymnasium? What's going on there?
I am not pushing you around.
Yes. Don't worry. Bear there probably knows what he's doing.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Good. Now let's get started.
Aside from Korea, who are your favorite NPCs?
But it looks like you've been through a lot.
Oh.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
I'm all done with you. If
yeah, I don't know.
Comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
Think about it. Favorite NPCs. I don't know, I gotta think about that a little bit more. I mean, I've never thought about making sort of a ranking. Maple Syrup King. If this man isn't Canadian, then I don't know. Maybe he just really loves maple syrup. But welcome to the stream, man. How's it going with you, man? What's cooking? Well, pancakes, apparently. How's tricks? Maybe waffles. Maybe chicken and waffles. Ladies and gentlemen, I've had chicken and waffles, and let me tell you something. It works. I thought it was crazy when I first heard about it, too. but I actually tried it, and fried chicken and waffles somehow or another works. I can't explain it, but there it is. Somehow it works. And if you ever get a chance, you should try it. Hey, Birdie Sanders, how's it going, man? Nice to see you here again. Birdie Sanders, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Birdie Sanders, you come in just too late to miss our politics discussion. And you're the guy. You know, with a name like that, certainly. I wish I had the opportunity to fly, and oh, neither will I go to Turkey. I mean, from what I've understand, Turkey isn't all that bad, really. You know, as a tourist location, you know, you can go to Turkey and you'll be fine. Just, I guess, you know, from watching Locked Up Abroad, you can be like, just don't try to smuggle in and out any kind of drugs, and you know, basically avoid landing inside a Turkish prison. That's what you want to do. You know, don't do that. But apparently, yes, you can go to Turkey. You can also go to Jordan. Jordan is fine. Yeah. Not so sure about Israel, but I think that's okay too. I think it's good. Oh, crap. Proton. Not really. See, if your name was Proton, then it would be written with one T, but it's two T's. So it's actually it's Proton. Proton. Hey, Proton. How's it going, man? Nice to see you here in the chat. Haven't seen you around here before, man. Welcome. How's it going with you, man? How's this? What the? Oh, whoops. Wrong plan. Yeah, how's it swinging? What's cooking? How's tricks? Doing well, I hope. Just got off work. Saw your stream, decided to drop by. Oh, okay, man. Great. Hopefully you got some... It's always weird to me. We were already on Telos. Anyway. Yeah. Hopefully you got some waffles on the way. Your videos are awesome. Hey, thanks, Proton. It's very kind of you to say.
Ready.
I don't know if even I would describe him as awesome, but I mean, yeah, they're alright. But thanks, man. Tell your friends about him. That's very important. You know, tell people. That's very helpful and very much appreciated. Friends, family, random strangers on the internet.
Unnecessary
all good. Targets are quiet. Yeah. There we go. Well, you guys gonna do something or what?
Systems failing, master.
Prepare yourself.
Let us end this.
Systems
Failing, master. There we go. Let's go get my money. You're much too modest? No, I don't think so. I'm just kind of comparing my own videos to other YouTube channels. I'm like, I'm not that great.
So you've returned.
I don't know. Maybe if I had a better editor. Or if I was a better editor.
While I was...
Disturbed, yeah. Much like that, yeah. Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Escape criminals.
I wish... What?
I killed them.
I see. Yep.
Alright, bye. Thanks for the money. Anything else? No. Off we go. Canadian, yes. The man is basically Wolverine. He's so Canadian. It's christened by Paul Bunyan himself. Anyway. And to the ship we go. Is that Revenge of Revan mod surely dead? Ned Cow. Oh no, Ned Crow. Ned Crow. Oh shit. Red Ned Cow. No, Ned Crow. Actually, you know what? I don't know. Bacon flavored popcorn. That sounds like a business venture. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Revenge of the Revan mod. Do, yes, droid. Put this in, put this in, put this in. And step away. We'll come back later. Anyway, here's what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. On this playthrough, we are indeed going to Dantooine first. I think we're just gonna play it straight. I mean, I guess we could go to Onderon first. But I mean, huh. I am gonna do the light side choices, but I am going to kill the Jedi. But so here's what we're gonna do. When we go to Dantooine, we're going to help Kunda, but we're going to kill Vrook. And then on Onderon and Nar Shaddaa, we're gonna leave Zezkael and Kavar alive. Then once we go back to Dantooine, we can hear what they say to you when they show up and realize Vrook is dead, and then we kill them anyway. That's what's gonna happen here on this playthrough. Bacon flavored popcorn. I actually tell people around me to watch your channel. Hey, thanks, man. That's great. I'm thinking about doing some traductions of your videos for people who only speak Spanish. Damn. People don't speak Spanish. Man, I wish I could speak Spanish. I'm supposed to be able to speak Spanish, but I can't. Wish I could, because Latino women are very much my type. But yes, apart from that, some translations of your videos. Yes, you're the second person to tell me that. I'm pretty sure someone is trying to translate some of my videos in into Hungarian. Yes. So thanks, man. That's great. I already have the subtitles, open so that people can, if they want, they can add subtitles. Translate the subtitles, to my videos. So you can go ahead and do that, man. That'd be great. Thanks. I still wonder what lightsaber form Nihilus uses. Some type of Makashi Niman. I don't know. No idea. I don't think anyone's ever mentioned it. Oh, Christ. 11:16. So, yeah. Should we go to Onderon or Dantooine first? On this playthrough. I'm feeling Onderon first this time. So we can instead do Onderon. Nah, that's what? Doesn't make any sense, because we don't get any new party members from Dantooine. We're playing Male Exile. So technically it would be more efficient to do but then we're gonna do Dantooine last. We do not last, before last. We do Onderon, Onderon, Nar Shaddaa, Onderon again, Dantooine, Korriban, and then we go back to Dantooine. Yeah, I'm feeling Onderon. I'm feeling doing it that way. This, and this. Montel is saying Dantooine. Oh God, but then, I don't know. The sooner Vrook is dead, the better. Nah, I think I am gonna leave Dantooine before last. Alright. Save here. To on the run. Yes. And we'll do that tomorrow. Or it's Thursday. Man, I really gotta just keep going. Get started. Graduation assignment. Part 2. Keep beating around the bush. What am I doing? What am I thinking? Ladies and gentlemen, I have to get to work. Anyway. Oof. How many we got watching us right now? How are we doing? 19. That's pretty good. It's at 21. Now down 16. Now back up to 19. Proton. Thanks, man. Thanks for the... for the shout outs on my channel. The pimping of my channel. Very much appreciated. Now, better get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen. Man, Primal Pattern isn't still here, is he? Shake that guy's hand. One of these days. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. That's basically the end of our stream. I'll be back tomorrow. Very interesting conversations today. Very lively chat. A lot of new people coming in. So yeah, all in all, great stream. I'll be back again streaming again tomorrow at the same time. So I'll see you again then. Thank you again for all the donations, the super chats, the subscriptions, and the follows. And so all you guys take care of yourselves, man. Because I wouldn't be able to do this without you. Until next time, take care. Let me do a little Bob Ross. God bless, my friends. Oh, wait. Yes, there we go. God bless, my friends. Peace.